changing, we're flying high, creating a complaint-free world. No more, no more complaining people. Their lives are changing, we're flying high, creating a complaint-free world. No more, no more.
Morning, everybody. Welcome to another JumpStart. While I am on the road, I am in Traverse City, Michigan, and I'm going to be speaking to the Michigan School Superintendent Association this morning. Great message to take to school superintendents. Wouldn't you agree? The idea of not complaining. It's interesting. I'm not here to tell them to stop complaining. A lot of people think that when I go into a speech, they think that I go there and tell people to stop complaining. As a result of my speaking, people become more mindful of their complaints and often do lessen how much they complain. However, my message is more an understanding that people do in fact complain, and here's how to work with them to get them to be more collaborative and less complaining. So I'm looking forward to speaking with them. I want to announce right now that we have some really big news, and the big news is that we have just topped 1,000 people. Well, actually, we topped it early yesterday morning. 1,000 people have now registered for Develop Your Potential 2021, this awesome program that we have put together. It's a 2-day event. It is this Saturday from 1 until 6 and Sunday from 1 until 6, the 25th and 26th of this month, September. And it's free. We decided to do it all free. Now, what do you do if you can't join us? Several people have asked. Well, you can get the VIP package, which is only $97, and that includes unlimited video replays, unlimited audio replays, plus special free bonuses from myself and from others. I actually created a video, which is only available for people who sign up for this program, and I think you'd find it that one video is more than worth the price of the program. It's only $97 for the VIP upgrade. And so we've had hundreds of people sign up for that, but we've also, like I said, as of yesterday, over 1,000 people have signed up. Go to developyourpotential2021.com. Let me say that again. Developyourpotential2021.com. I want to talk today about I've touched on this a bit lately, and that is that there is this myth that once we get all of our problems solved, that at that point we're going to be happy and we're going to be sated and everything is going to be good. That's not true. What we've discovered is that the more things go well for human beings, the more entitled they feel, and the more upbraided they are, or upset rather is a better word, the more upset they are when something goes wrong. We are becoming a world, or at least a nation of people who are not sure how to handle when things go wrong. And things do go wrong frequently. Speaking is probably the thing that teaches me that things will go wrong quite a bit. And you just simply have to be flexible to work around it. Because to not be flexible, it's interesting. You think about something that's flexible, it stretches. Think of a frozen Gumby, it breaks, right? So it's difficult for me to bring everybody up this morning, so I'm just going to keep right on talking. Good to see everybody here, though, this morning. Yesterday morning, now, one of the things that I always do, I was speaking in Dallas, Texas yesterday morning, just outside of Dallas, Grapevine. And yesterday morning when I was in Dallas, or in Grapevine, I always go in and do an AV check an hour and a half before, walk the stage. Walking the stage, believe it or not, is a very important thing because like yesterday I discovered that the two master joints, because stages are just squares that are put together and locked together. And I noticed that there was a considerable or significant ridge between one joint and the other. And I could have tripped had I not gotten up on that stage and checked it and knew in my back of my mind to be very careful of that one spot. So I was as prepared as I always am because I like to consider myself a top professional. And when it came time for me to speak, I went down and, or rather got on stage, started speaking, and an alarm went off behind me. like one of those, I don't know, it sounded almost like somebody had opened a door they should not have opened, and it was right behind me behind that. It's hard to explain, but hotels have a lot of long channels and things like that, resorts do, so that the staff can go through them. So I'm guessing it was back one of the staff entrances. And while I'm trying to speak. And I did my best. At first, I just ignored it because in almost every case, things like that will go away. And then I thought about asking somebody. I said, is there anybody who can do something to please, let's see what we can do to get this alarm turned off. Because what I've discovered is once you lose your audience, you're going to lose them. And so I wanted to keep talking, but I was competing with the alarm, and I knew that I had another speech today. And so I started over projecting. Not a good thing at all. You can hurt your voice. You can seriously hurt your voice. I actually blew my voice out one time in Minneapolis. And so what I began to do was just get up and walk around the audience. That's not something I would normally do. Normally I stand on stage. But I chose to get up and walk around the audience. I was flexible in my presentation. Now, what did my ego say? My ego said, turn off that damn alarm. My ego said, I'm going to stand right here and I'm going to do my thing because this is how I do my thing. And that would have done me absolutely no good. I needed to be flexible. I needed to understand that stuff goes wrong. Every day, something's going to go wrong. I've discovered that is just the truth of it. And so we can get attached to it, we can become rigid, or we can become flexible. And when we're flexible, we're open to new solutions and to feeling happier. Today's going to be a super short jumpstart because I've got to warm my voice up and I actually go on stage in 30 minutes. So I want to say thank you all for joining me here. DevelopYourPotential2021.com. If you missed the original announcement, we've had over 1,000 people sign up as of yesterday morning. We've had hundreds of people register for the VIP experience. If you can't make it this weekend live, register for the VIP. It's $97. You get all 10 hours of interviews, plus the audios, plus tons and tons and tons of free stuff. Thanks, everybody, for joining me there. I will plan to be with you tomorrow. My flight doesn't get in until midnight tonight. So if I'm up and awake, I will see you. But I can promise you one thing, I will not have shaved. See you tomorrow. Enjoy today, everybody. Take care. Roll with it. I love it. So today's song of the day, Roll With It by Steve Winwood. How about that? Take care. Bye-bye.
No more complaining people. Their lives are changing. We're flying high, creating a complaint-free world. No